Hello, everyone. You see me back in my studio. Welcome back to my channel, DCSPO 292. But before I get started, I want you to like, share. If something I say, share it with your family, your friends, your brothers, your sisters, your aunties, your godmother. Just share it, God darn it. Share it. Please leave positive suggestions and comments below. And if you ain't a subscriber, what you waiting on? Subscribe to my channel so you can see more of me, DCSPO 292, as I bring you What's the Hype? Sharing the Tea! I hope everybody is having a wonderful first day of the week, which is Monday. I was just trying to decide what I really wanted to talk about today. And something has really just been on my heart. And I wonder if a lot of you can relate to what I'm about to say. Don't use prayer as a means to brush people off. I'm going to pause. Don't use prayer as a means to just brush people off. Now, am I saying not to tell people that you're going to pray for them? Not at all. Am I saying that if you feel like the help that they need is out of your hands, to not to pray? Not at all. What I'm saying is, don't just feel that prayer by itself is enough to bring a resolve to somebody's situation or comfort somebody that's going through hurt and pain. And I'm not being judgmental if I come off. No, I'm not. I just want to bring awareness to sometimes what we as people do when we know that there's somebody in need of help. And the only thing that we can come to say to them is, I'll pray for you. And again, there's nothing wrong with prayer. But just like the Bible does tell us, faith without works is dead. That's like you putting dead batteries in a flashlight and expecting that flashlight to work or to have a bright light. If you put dead batteries in a flashlight, do you really expect that flashlight to shine brightly or to work with dead batteries? No. That's the same thing that people do with just saying, I'm going to pray for you. But guess what? They don't put any work behind the prayers that they offer to somebody or do on somebody's behalf. What I want to say to people that are guilty of this, you put yourself in that person's place and ask yourself, if you were in need, would it bring comfort to you if someone that you knew was in a position to help just to tell you, oh, I'm just going to pray for you? So why do it to someone else? This is my encouragement. And you don't have to have a lot to help someone. That's where the misconstruedness comes in. People always say, oh, I'm going to wait until I get rich to help somebody. You can be rich with just the little things God gives you, and you can share with others. God didn't say to help people when you become rich. God didn't say help somebody only if you have $1 million stored away somewhere. It's the little ways you can help person more than prayer. You can be there to see what you can do on your behalf, or see what resources that you can find for them to get them that help. Even if you don't have the financial means, see if you may know of organizations that can help this person and refer this person to them. Now that right there, you not only praying, but you putting work like you do faith into helping somebody. But please don't use prayer as a means just to brush somebody off or to alleviate yourself from stepping forth and helping somebody that's telling you that they are in need of help. Even if it's something that's a simple ride to an appointment. If it's something like they're low on food and you may have the means, even if you just have to take a few things out of your refrigerator and say, here, you're hungry, I'm going to feed you. Even if they need somebody to talk to, you don't have to, talking don't mean you have to take over the conversation. Just be there ear to listen. Just allow them to vent. Sometimes when people say they want to talk, some of us are guilty of just taking over the whole conversation and giving suggestions or advice, and we don't even know what's wrong. We didn't even allow the other person to tell us how they may need our help or how they may need us to pray for them. So even before you say, I'm going to pray for that person, listen to them first. And again, if you're in a position to help, you help that person. Or if you know of resources that you might have used yourself or other people may have used and they've gotten help, pass it along. Because prayer by itself is not going to bring a peace of mind, a peace of heart to people. Especially if they know or they may have a knowledge that you may be in a position to help and you just don't help. You make all the excuses in the world why you can't help. You make all the excuses. But guess what? God is seeing it. He's watching. So I encourage whoever you are, if you are in a position to help somebody other than prayer, you step forward and you allow God to allow you to be a blessing to other people. All right? I hope that, and again, I'm taking my own advice, that I never do that to a person. But if I do, I hope that God brings it to my attention and he corrects my heart and my thinking. So with that, I want you guys to have a wonderful day. And guess what? I love you. God definitely loves you. Remember that. Till I see you again and I talk to you again. You guys, y'all take care of yourself.